Good morning. This is your Old Capital Lending Update for Monday, July 18, 2011. And I'm Billy Parker, President of MC Providers of North Texas. And joining me as always is Paul Peebles, who is our National Underwriter for Old Capital Lending. Paul, it seems like mortgage rates are as hot as the July sun here in Texas. This week's interest rates for 30-year fixed rate mortgages are currently running at 4.51% APR, and 15-year fixed rate mortgages are running at 3.66% APR, which, Paul, are the lowest of the year. Again, no one knows how long these rates will last, but rates always rise quicker than they fall. One of the components, Paul, as you know, that involves transactions that involves financing is an appraisal. And since the implementation of the Home Valuation Code of Conduct in May 2009, the rules of engagement have changed significantly. I believe that you have some very interesting facts concerning appraisals from the Underwriter's Corner today, Paul.
Yep, Billy, that's certainly right. And I wanted to explain some of the different types of appraisals that we use in residential lending. No one appraisal fits all. So sometimes we need a full appraisal, and sometimes we need a limited appraisal, and on a very rare occasion, an appraisal is not even required. So kind of let me explain some of the different types of appraisals. On a conventional loan, Fannie Mae dictates to us what type of an appraisal they want us to have completed on your behalf for your house. For full appraisals, just like the name implies, we need an exterior and interior inspection and a value created by the appraiser. And that's typically going to cost right around about $375. If that property is going to be a rental property, then the appraiser is going to need to do a rental market survey. And that's going to be an additional about $150 or so. Another type of appraisal is called limited appraisal, and the appraiser does not need to go inside the property. The appraiser just takes exterior pictures and gives us a value.
That's right.
And that costs right around about $300 or so. And then we have a property inspection report done by the appraiser, and that's not really an appraisal per se. It doesn't give us a value. The appraiser, on behalf of the underwriter, wants to make sure that the house is still there. And that costs right around about $150 or so. So I'm sure you'll agree with me that appraising can be complicated, so
Absolutely.
hopefully we can make it a little bit easier for you to understand. Some other key terms and criteria that you want to be cognizant of is like absorption rate, which is the rate which the properties have been or can be sold or marketed. That's going to be reviewed by the underwriter too. Also, days on market. So how long does it take for the inventory to stay on the shelf? 30, 60, 120 days. Also, housing trends. That's important today concerning foreclosures. So it's foreclosures versus non-distressed sales. So concessions is also another important part, is what's the seller inducing you to buy their house.
That's right.
So too high of concessions typically means that the property could be inflated. So we take a look at that real closely too. So call us if you have any questions concerning appraisals, Billy or myself, and we appreciate it. Billy, what's the pick cities of the day?
Well, Paul, I'm glad you asked. The cities in this week's spotlight, well, they're going to be Park Cities and over in North Dallas. So we're over in Dallas County this week, folks. In Park Cities, there were 74 homes that were sold in June, and the average sales price was a little over $980,000. The average days on market was 126. Now, in the last 7 days, 14 homes were listed and 10 homes were sold. In North Dallas, there were 75 homes sold in June, and the average sales price was slightly over $823,000. Average days on market was 108. The last 7 days saw 20 homes listed and 12 homes sold. There are currently 578 active listings in Park Cities and 622 active listings in North Dallas. Well, that does it for this week, folks. Stay cool as you can, and we hope that you won't be melting just like the mortgage rates were this week, and we'll see you again next time.
Thanks.